makes my world, and the road rises to meet me as I stand in this holy place. The abundance of life turns to greet me. I feel love's grace. The Spirit of love goes before me to make my way clear. The Spirit of love goes before me to make my way clear. The Spirit of love that I am goes before me to light my world, and the road rises to meet me in the motion of every breath. The assurance of life rises through me. I find my rest. The Spirit of love goes before me and makes my way clear. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. Thank you for my wealth. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. Thank you for my wealth. My abundant, abundant, abundant wealth. My abundant, abundant, abundant wealth. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Is this thing on? I'm on. Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville, Strong. That's a mouthful. Easy for you to say. Good. If you feel like it, if you're up for it, get on your feet. We're going to sing our opening song, We Come Together. I believe that the lyrics are on the screen. One, two, three. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you, I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 Every walk of life, every walk of life, every creed and color, every creed and color, we should be united. We should be in all of the God in each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, namaste, I bow to you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. Oh, we come together. We come together. Come together. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Asheville Strong. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville, North Carolina. And you know where we are. We are in this beautiful state. So, I am Chaplain Judith Loniak. I am a member and president of the Board of Trustees, and I am also a licensed practitioner here at Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. We have a few things to cover this morning to let you know what's going on in this incredible place. First thing I want to do is, we had elections, last week, for the Board of Trustees, and I wanted to fill you in on officers and who they are and all that other stuff. So president of the Board of Trustees is me. Vice president is Vivian Bouillon. Yes. Treasurer is Sheila McDaniel. Secretary is Michelle Lobb. No, excuse me, I lied. Recording secretary is Margot McGeorge. And our two newest members are Michelle Lobb and Breezy Brazil. So I think we are going to have an awesome board this year like we did last year, and it's just going to be really moving forward and taking care of this place with you. Okay, so first slide. Better Together is meeting today. Please join us today at 12:30 p.m. in the Pisgah Forest Hall, which is all the way that way. And it is our diversity and inclusion discussion group. And it's in the Pisgah Forest Hall, which is previously called the Education Building. Also today at 1 p.m., Kristen Hilligus will be sharing a relaxing and rejuvenating Serenity Sound Bath, and those are awesome. So if you can make it, please do. This will be held in the Looking Glass Hall, previously called the Kids Club, so it's out and up the stairs. Okay? I want to invite Reverend Dr. Suzi Schadle up here today to talk about a few things.
Okay, and we have on Friday evenings at 7 o'clock, we have something interesting and wonderful going on. This coming Friday night, for those of you who are not going out to a romantic dinner, we have romantic game night. Okay, so you could come and play games, and who knows, you might meet the love of your life in the midst of that game. So, love is a game, isn't it? Right? So, no. Correct answer. Whoever said no, correct answer. You win. On the 21st, I'm going to be facilitating a recommitment to love ceremony. There will be live music as well. And this ceremony is not just for couples. It is for singles as well. It is for everybody to recommit to love. And I can't think of a better year for love to be in the forefront. Am I right or am I right? I'm right. That's what I thought. And, you know, those of you who do go out to a romantic dinner on the 14th, if that goes well, you'll probably want to come on the 21st to seal the deal, okay? Because then you get to be in this ceremony where you're recommitting, if you're a couple, to each other, but mainly you're committing to love. And so everybody come. Really, it's going to be beautiful. I guarantee it. If it's not, then you can go out to a romantic dinner with me afterward. Okay.
Woo-hoo!
There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't count on the romance part, but whatever. Not my forte. Essential Ernest Holmes. I'm going to be teaching this class starting on the 20th. And so I would love for some folks to join with me. Please do sign up either online or in the social hall. You'll see a sign-up sheet there on the tables. Please do that. Do it as quickly as possible, because if we don't get enough people signing up, we will not do the class, and I'll figure out something else to do that's fun. So please do. If you would like to apply for work study, please do that, or any other payment plan in advance of taking the class. It must be set in motion before the class starts on the 20th, so we've got a pretty short window, so please jump on this opportunity, okay? Because I don't want to be teaching myself, all right? I'd like you guys to be with me. All right, next, spiritual tune-ups, yeah. So the practitioners are starting something new this year. Every quarter, they will be inviting you to join them for what I'm calling spiritual tune-ups. What they are a miniature practitioner session, so that you can have a better idea of what practitioners do with and for you in affirmative prayer in one of those sessions. That's a Saturday. It's between 10 and 2. There are sign-up sheets again on the table where all the sign-ups are. We ask that you sign up, and we ask for a love offering for that. And that love offering goes into the practitioner's budget, because hopefully we're going to go away on a retreat this year. So, and you want them to do that because they come back powerful and renewed. So please sign up for a prayer session. They are fantastic. I guarantee your life will be better. And no slide for this, but we have a really wonderful person coming and a wonderful opportunity. On Sunday, March 9th, Matt Venuti, who is an incredibly creative person, plays all kinds of exotic instruments, some of them one of a kind, some of them made especially for him. And he backs it up with a visual sort of immersion that he also has created. That Sunday, he'll be doing a little bit of sampling of what he does. He will be doing the prelude as well, so you're going to want to get here early because it's really going to be fantastic. And then he'll be doing some of the music for that Sunday service. And then Monday night, the following night, he will be doing, it's a multimedia concert here with all of these exotic instruments and these fantastic visuals behind him. So please come and support that. You will be glad you did. It is mesmerizing and very powerful. You'll feel your entire being moved by it. So please come for that. I think I'm done. I'm going to go home now.
You're done.
All right. March 9th is the Sunday. March 10th is the concert. And there will be information around soon. Actually, there is some already.
One thing I forgot to say was if you would please silence your cell phones, but feel free to take pictures, take videos, almost whatever, and put them on social media and let people know exactly what we're doing here. And I also want to welcome the folks that are online and through YouTube. And please, it's so great to have you with us. And we just are expanding our community. Okay. Board member of the day. Oh, that's me. I knew that. I knew that. So board member of the day, I will be in the social hall for quite a while, just hanging out. Just come up to me, talk to me, let me know how you're feeling, what you need, and how you're reacting to what we're doing here. I just want to know. We all want to know, and I'm here for you. And practitioner of the day is Chris Anderson. She'll be giving us a spiritual mind treatment in a little while. She's right over there in that red sparkly shirt. And holding high watch today is Michelle Laub. Is she here? Oh, there she is. Okay. Welcome, Michelle. And with that, wait a second. Please check our amazing list, our complete list of amazing, inspiring events at cslasheville.org, and tell your friends all the good things happening here at Center for Spiritual Living Asheville. And we'd like to thank all the hearts and hands that make this day and this place very, very, very special. As the candle is already lit, please join me in going within. Let the chakra bowls align us and the tingsas call us to attention.
truth. Truth is constant, as love is constant. Love surrounds us. We collapse into form, knowing that love is who we are. Love and relationships that bind us, and relationships that have been in existence for so long, is our relationships with God, with each other, with the universe. I know that in this space and in this place, God is here, right now, in, as, and through all things. As relationships form and relationships are bounding. Our relationships in our career, in what we do, in our creative space, that we are successful, we are abundant, we are the absolute in this space and in this time, knowing that the abundance is right here and right now as money flows to overflowing, to reach out to those who are there with open arms to receive, as we are here to receive love, to receive abundance, to receive God in our hearts as we are that, as we be God in form, right here and right now. And I am so truly grateful for the abundance of health as our hearts beat with love, as our blood flows through our body, as our eyes see clearly, as our circulation is perfect, as we take each step along the way, knowing that we are here, we are God. And I am grateful for this day of love, this day of abundance, this day of relationship, and this day of health. And I release this into living, loving law, knowing all is done, all is well, and so it is.
always be seeking out the best till we all are free, living in a world we've been dreaming of, where we stand as one in the name of love. When the veil is gone, there's only one of us, only one in the name of love. When the day is done, we will sing this song all as one in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love, in the name of love, in the name of love. When the veil is gone, there's only one of us, only one in the name of love. When the day is done, we will sing this song all as one in the name of love. When the veil is gone, there's only one of us, only one in the name of love. When the day is done, we will sing this song all as one in the name of love. In the name of love, 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 in the name of love.
Woohoo, love, love, love. It's a love fest. All right. So we will begin, as we always do, with our community core value affirmation. So I'll ask that you recite this with me. We respect and honor differences in others. We embrace inclusivity and diversity as part of the wholeness of life. Yeah. So, you know, the world reflects our consciousness and our beliefs, our emotions and our actions. And so if you want to know what's going on inside of you or inside of all of us, look out there and see what's reflecting back to you. He says the thoughts and the feelings that we repeatedly entertain in our hearts and minds dominate and direct our lives. We fuse with the thoughts and emotions that we use. We see the world not as it is, but as we are within. If we're filled with fear and anger, we see and breed a hostile world. If we're filled with love and compassion, we breed a more loving world. I'm voting for the second choice. I hope you'll join me on that one. And so in that light, let's commit to the vision statement of Centers for Spiritual Living, which is creating a world that works for all creation. And we can best do that by being the space of love. Affirm the unity that lovingly embraces the diversity of our differences. Extend a hand to embrace others with goodwill and love and compassion. Our Science of Mind teachings encourage us to not just know what our principles and our values are, but to actually live them in our lives, not just when we're here, but all the time. All the time. That's a tall order. I know you'll find this difficult to believe, but I'm not perfect at it yet. Which is good for you because we're all in it together, right? Perfecting that idea of living these principles and values that we hold dear. And with that in mind, just imagine our nation and our world living science of mind principles of oneness and unity. Can you imagine? Just take that in for a moment. Imagine our nation and our world just living those two principles of oneness and unity. Wow. Imagine this world without those stark divisions of race and religion and nationality and ethnicity and all the other differences. What if we looked at them as beautiful rather than a problem? Imagine racial, economic, educational, and civil justice and equality for all. We say we stand for that. How about if we live that? What if we decided, what if we made a conscious decision to understand, to appreciate, and to embrace our differences? It's a choice. You know, we've historically liked to think of America as a melting pot, like a big vegetable stew all mixed together, creating a whole new flavor. Instead, I would invite you to imagine it as a big, fantastic mixed salad where everything maintains its individual flavor while still being all mixed together. You get to taste the tomatoes and the carrots and the celery and the onions and the olives and the hearts of palm. You get to taste all of it, and yet you get to have it all together. I'm getting hungry now. So let's see for a moment what kind of a mixed salad that we can create together right here, right now, before we even get in the social hall. So I'm going to ask you to stand when I say something that describes you, and then I'll ask you to sit back down. And if I say something else that describes you, I'll ask you to stand back up, and then I'll ask you to sit down again. So I can't stand because I'm already standing, so I'll just raise my hand, all right? If you're over 60 years old, stand up, please. Okay. You may be seated if you can manage it. The good news is that after we do this today, you won't have to go to the gym this week. Okay, here's a good one. If you're under 30 years old, please stand up. Whoa! Yeah, baby. All right. I need you to bring all your friends. Oh, boy. Okay. That's heavy for you to shoulder that entire burden yourself. If you have ever studied or followed Buddhism, please stand up. Okay. Sit. If you have ever been Catholic, stand up. If you've recovered, sit down. If you've ever been Muslim, please stand. There's a gap. There's a gap in our salad. If you've ever been Jewish, please stand. Okay, great. You may sit. If you are LGBTQ, WXYZ, ABCDEFG, please stand. Okay, you may be seated. If you are of Asian heritage, please stand. Another missing ingredient in our salad. Okay. All right. All right. If you are of Latin, Hispanic, Spanish heritage, please stand. Okay, we've got a couple of them. Couple. All right, good. If you're of European descent, please stand. Oh, my goodness. Okay. You may sit. If you are of Native American descent, please stand. We've got a few. Yay. Good. Okay. If you are of African or African American heritage, please stand. Okay. If you're of mixed ethnic or racial background, please stand. a trick question. In reality, most of us are. If you completed college, please stand. Okay. You may sit. If you have children, please stand. Where are they? Bring them. Okay, you may sit. If you're adopted, please stand. All right, good. You may sit. If you earn less than $50,000 a year, please stand. Okay. Okay. And if your income is, you may sit. If your income is more than $75,000 a year, please stand. And see me after the service. If you believe in God, Spirit, Yahweh, Allah, or the other 1,000 names of God, please stand. And here's the most important question of all. If you will stand up for DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, please stand. As long as I'm the minister here at Center for Spiritual Living Asheville, we will not abandon diversity, equity, and inclusion. A couple simple reasons for that. One, it's the right thing to do. And most importantly, because we know from our Science of Mind teaching that we are one. And so I asked earlier that we not just know principles, that we don't just say we buy into this, but that we live these to the best of our ability, that we live these to the best of our ability. And I will ask you a question that I think I've asked before. If not, I should have. And I'll ask again, I'm sure. If you were on trial for practicing the principles of the Science of Mind, would there be enough evidence to convict you? I hope so. Live these principles. I guarantee not only will your life be better, but will make the world a better place. All of you who stood in that exercise represent the diversity that is embraced within the greater unity that is the truth of being. And it's important to find balance with our focusing on differences and uniquenesses, with focusing on commonalities and likenesses. Both are important. You know, as I held my hand up earlier, I'm adopted. And in my early 20s, I went back to Germany to look up my birth family. And I spent a month with them. And during that month's time, it was like I went through the entire growing up process again. The first week I was there, it was like I was the little baby come home and everything was done for me. I was the center of attention and every little thing was done for me. By the second week, I'm starting to assert a little bit of my independence, right? But during that whole first couple of weeks, I was looking for the ways that I was like this family. Because, you know, I'd never looked like anybody in my whole life. And now I looked like several people. And I had some of the same mannerisms. My laugh was identical to my aunt and my nephew. There were things that were very much alike, and I was thrilled by that. By the third week, I'm starting to look for how I'm different. I want to differentiate and exert my independence from the rest of them. And by the fourth week, I finally figured out that both are important, to try to balance out the likenesses and appreciate them, but to also balance out the differences and appreciate those. And so it's important that we proudly stand up for ourselves, for our own differences from other people. And it's equally important that we stand up for others, for diversity, for equity, for inclusion. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So decide what you stand for. And I pray that it's based on the principles that we teach here and the values that we've discerned together here. Pray to love even those who have forgotten the truth of who they are, and because they've forgotten, feel that it's okay to perpetrate hate. Love those especially. They need it most. May they be enlightened as little children who have already learned and know the wisdom that there is beauty and excitement in diversity. We knew that as kids, and some forgot it when they grew up. Take the challenge, not only this month of love, but always take the challenge to love each and all. That will help us to create a world that works for all creation. The spiritual truth is that we are all interconnected in unity and oneness and wholeness. That's the truth of our being. And so practice honoring and celebrating diversity within that oneness and unity. Do it first by appreciating your own self and your many selves, because many of you stood several different times, right? So, and you notice that some of those things you have in common with other people. I mean, think about how many different times you stood up. And the reality is that you in and of yourself are diverse. Please give yourself the opportunity to be included in the unity and the wholeness, the oneness that is the truth of being. And then the next step is to go beyond stereotypes and prejudices, because it's that focus on differences that separate us from one another and sometimes separate us from ourselves. See each other and ourselves for the richness of who we truly are. Share stories, because what is most personal is also most universal to all of us. Share your stories. If you knew my story, you couldn't help but love me. And if I knew your story, I couldn't help but love you. Tell your stories to one another so that you can get to the root, to the essence of who you are, and share that. Seek to understand. Be curious. Listen. Learn. Grow. Engage in dialogue, not debate. Uncover assumptions and seek and find common ground upon which we can build. Build trust. Trust beyond words and move into actions. And all of us can become world shakers and world makers. We create a world that works. I believe that our common unity is a communal call to love and empower one another. That's why we're here. We shift from I standing alone to we standing together as one. We're part of this whole tapestry of life, this oneness, this one universal tapestry. It's one prayer, one voice, one heart, one truth, one reality. And discovering each other's experiences and opinions and interests and feelings invites us to the opportunity to have conflict or to move into collaboration. The choice is ours. I believe that we right now, at this time in history, are at a very, very powerful choice point every day. Do not go back to sleep. Stay awake. Stay tuned in. Stay prayed up. Honor the diversity that is within the greater unity. From the one come many, and yet the many remain one in spirit. Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville, can be a place where all are included and belong and feel loved. We make room for each person to be authentic. Thank you, Mr. Amazon, just arrived with our Christmas presents. So make room in your heart, make room in this space for each person to be authentic and to be fully expressed. Because if someone doesn't feel that they can be authentic and fully expressed, we're missing out. we're missing out on the gift that they are. And so we want to create that container within which people feel free to be. You know, where we're each celebrated for who we are and for the gifts that we bring. And many of those gifts come through our uniqueness, our individuality, our differences. Make this a place where, you know, again, you have a choice point. This could be a place where you go to church, or it can be our spiritual home, a place where we feel at home, a place where we show up for services, or where we invest ourselves in service to one another and the greater community in the world, where we get to be involved and connect in diverse and caring and powerful relationships with one another. Chris mentioned that in her prayer. Together, we create something bigger than any one of us can create alone. And the word alone is one L away from all one. Frederick and Marianne Brissot taught, "We are strong when we stand and work together. Our sharing of gifts takes many and diverse forms." That sense of inclusion and belonging deepens the love within our community, and it expands it outward into the greater community in the world. Inclusive community begins with the commitment of individuals creating ever-increasing circles of inclusion and belonging and love. It's kind of like the ever-widening circles that happen when you throw a pebble into a pond, and they just keep going further out, including more and more and bringing it into the center. We build loving, peace-filled, collaborative spiritual community that is empowering and exhilarating, that's uplifting and inspiring, that is creative and transformative, that's diverse and inclusive, where all are welcome. It's loving and compassionate. Rumi wrote, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Be love. Be love." We create a world that works for all when we value, embrace, and celebrate the individual uniqueness and contribution of all people as they express through differences of gender, ethnicity, culture, history, experience, talents, sexual orientation, and so much more. Yours truly. You know, in Sarasota, where I came from before I came here, they had a thing every year called Embracing Our Differences. And it was a display down by the waterfront, just near downtown Sarasota. And it took place from January through April. And there were these like big, huge banners, almost like billboards, that were artwork that was painted by school children from all over the world. So tons of these things all along that park down by the waterfront. And then each one had a quote that was also written by children from all around the world. And one set of kids worked on the art, and a different set of kids worked on the quote from each of those banners. It was a fabulous, fabulous reminder of how smart kids are, because they haven't grown up yet and gotten stupid. So what I brought, there's a book for each of the years that I was able to go to that exhibit. And I'm going to take these into the social hall with me, and I would encourage you to take a look at them. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful works of art, and beautiful quotes and sentiments. And I would ask that you treat them nicely and make sure I get them back, because they're very precious to me. I believe that we have made enormous progress as human beings in terms of diversity and inclusion. And we're teetering on the brink of that, taking some back steps. I, for one, don't want to go backward. I believe it's important that we move forward. And I believe that we are the tip of the spear. And so who's with me? The world is so much more interesting with all of us in it. Okay? And as you noticed, we have a few ingredients missing from our mixed salad. So let's invite those ingredients to be part of this salad as well. Okay? Invite people. Ask people to join us here. We have a tendency to keep things a big secret. I say we stop doing that. Let's let it out. So blessings on your journey of love, not only this month, but for the rest of your lives. It deepens by embracing and appreciating our differences. And begin by acknowledging that unity thrives with diversity. Together we say, and so it is. Thank you. You're going to want to stand up on this one.
Everybody can see we're together as we walk on by. We fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All the people around us, they say, how can they be that close? We just let them stand for record. We live in love. Living life is so much fun, we just can't get our share of life's delight. We have to hope for the future and the goals inside. We know we don't get it pressed, and we call it our golden rule. Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong, this is our family jewel. We are family. Hey, hey. I got all my sisters with me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We are family. Get up everybody and sing. Oh, hey. We are family. Come on, everybody. I got all my brothers with me. Whoa, whoa. We are family. Get up everybody and sing. Woo!
Hey, what did I tell you? Nobody needs to go to the gym this week. All right. Woo! Thank you, David, in one voice. Let me tell you, they had to put all this together sort of on the fly because Amy Steinberg was supposed to be here today, but she is under the weather, so we pray for her health. David stepped in at the last minute, changed up all the songs. here we are. All right, so thank you. So this is our opportunity to know that we are blessed with prosperity. Am I doing the right thing? Am I in the right place? I got so excited about that song that I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, because the order of service is wrong. But okay, get out your wallets. Okay, I'm going to ask the prosperity acceptors to come forward, please, if you would. And just know that we live in an abundant universe that is filled with an abundance of love. Love. That is what powers the universe. It is love that causes the globe to spin. It is love that brings everything good and creative. Love. An abundance of love. And this stuff, this money, all it is love in action. That's all it is. This is love making things happen. So, oh, you know what? I want to tell you a couple things though before we get to the money. Hang on, you guys. See, lucky you're only holding one basket at a time. Okay, I want you to hear some thanks from folks that we have sent some love to. This is from a Center for Spiritual Living in Pasadena. We sent them a little over $2,000 from our tithe for fire relief, and they are thanking us profusely for that. This one is, Dearest Reverend Suzi, practitioners and congregation, thank you so much for all the prayers that brought me tremendous healing during my heart surgery last week. You are all loved and appreciated. Katya Krebs. And then this one is another one, center that received a tithe from us. To our friends at Center for Spiritual Living Asheville, thank you. This card oozes with gratitude and love for your generous donation to our hurricane recovery, which was an astounding gift to receive given the impact that you also felt at the same time. I know you know the process of such recovery can be tremendous. However, it was so much easier having a felt experience of the oneness we teach. We have been lifted and inspired and in unexpected ways. Just this week, we have 2 of our families moving back into their homes. We celebrate them, and we celebrate you. We celebrate knowing we are one. Love and blessings, Reverend Teresa Fieberts and your Center for Spiritual Living Cultural Coast family in Sarasota, Florida. Big hugs, Susie. And I want to tell you, this week we also got another hurricane relief check, so they're still coming in from different places. So boom, prosperity, boom, abundance, boom, boom, boom. There we go. And so what I'm going to ask that you do before we affirm this, I'm going to ask that you take whatever gifts that you've already sent in or what you're going to drop in the basket, hold that to your heart, infuse it with love and any of your other favorite spiritual attributes and qualities, but fill it with love. And that love will magnify and bless others as it travels on. If you are not putting anything in the basket physically, at least wave your hand over it so that you can be in that divine flow of circulation of the goodness of God. And let us affirm together. Divine love blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive abundantly.
Gratitude.
lifted up. We are lifted up by the generosity of spirit that moves in and through and as each one of us with an abundance of every nature, financial, relationship, creativity, opportunity, presence, power, health, wholeness, whatever it is that you most seek, you already have it in abundance, and we are grateful for it. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you. Okay. So, if anyone is visiting with us for the first time, would you let us know now that you've had a chance, welcome, to test drive us? There you go. Anyone else? All right. Oh, right in the second row from the back as well, Selena. And she's giving you a little blue card. If you fill that out and then hand it back to them as you go through the lobby, they have another little gift for you. We promise not to harass you, but we will inform you of all the wonderful things that we do here, because we do a whole lot more than what happens on Sunday. So please do fill it out, and we appreciate you being here. We appreciate any of you who are new coming through the portal of our live stream. We appreciate you being with us as well, and hope to see you in person one of these times. Okay. We also have a tradition here that we bless our kids, but we first partake of their wisdom. So Arnold has written a letter to God that says, it's okay that you made different religions, but don't you get mixed up sometimes? That's Arnold asking a good question. So we're going to bless kids, even though we don't seem to have little ones. Do we have? Where? Oh, okay. Okay. They snuck in the back. Come on up here. You're getting so grown up, I don't see you as kids anymore. You're here. All right, guys. Let it shine, shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yeah. All right, here are our wisdom keepers right here. So we're going to bless them, but we're also going to bless the kid inside of you, and we're going to bless all the kids around the world with love. All right? You ready? We bless you, and we know you are perfect. Yeah. All right. That's wonderful, wonderful. Really, seriously, they're getting so tall that I didn't even see that they were not already ready to go to college. I mean, you know, we are ready to go to college. All right. I hope you've been saving up. Okay, guess what other Sunday it is? Birthday! Who has a birthday in the month of February? Come on down. February. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah! And I have it on good authority, my own, that there are... Oh, you're going to take the picture there. Let me out of here, because I'm not February. Oh, how sweet. I have it on good authority that there are birthday cupcakes. Birthday cupcakes today, along with other snacks in the social hall for afterwards. So get ready, folks. I don't think there's a mixed salad in there today, but you're it. And so, yeah, cupcake. Prayer practitioners, please come forward. Our practitioners are folks who have studied our Science of Mind teaching for a number of years, and they have been licensed because they are proficient at the practice of spiritual mind treatment, which is a fancy way of saying affirmative prayer. And so I'm going to ask you to scooch down just a little, because I'm going to come down around you. Okay, scooch. There you go. That's a good scooch. So these folks are here available to you at the close of the celebration. You can come up and they do what's called a 1-minute miracle, because knowing the truth for you for a greater experience of love or anything else that you're seeking in your life, it only takes a moment because they know the truth immediately for you. So please come up and partake of what they offer. You can also make private appointments with them. And let's remember, March 1st, spiritual tune-ups that you can sign up for. So let's thank them for what they do for us. And then finally, the good word, the benediction, the closing affirmation. Love. That's it. Love. Be love. Give love. Receive love. Just simply be love. And let's do our February affirmation. I embrace love. I embody love. I am love.